Welcome back to Sports Fans Only with your boy Sean Mack. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video and share the video. Couldn't do it without y'all. And remember, you can follow us on Instagram at Sports Fans Only Podcast. That's on IG at Sports Fans Only Podcast. And also on YouTube, we have the new merch store. Just look down there where it says shop, hit that and pick yourself up a hat, a mug, or a t-shirt. On deck. They couldn't just let this man Terence Crawford have fun and enjoy his little win over Canelo. They got to start up with all this Benavidez and he should fight this. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm about to let y'all know right now why Terence Crawford should not get inside the ring with David Benavidez. It's pretty straightforward and simple. It's because he don't have to. He don't have to. Crawford did what he had to do. He cleared out the lightweight division. Then he fought Errol Spence. Cleared out that welterweight division. Took those belts undisputed. Then he went to 168 and beat a man that no one said that he could beat in Canelo Alvarez. Well, I said it, and a few other people, but I like to give myself some credit. I said from the beginning of that fight, when it was announced that Crawford would walk him down and finish him within 10, and finish his career possibly. He didn't walk him down and finish him within 10, but he did beat him up, and he possibly did finish his career. Now I'm hearing people say, well, Crawford don't want Benavidez, so that's just like Canelo. No, it's a big difference. Canelo had multiple years and multiple times where he could have fought David, and he chose not to fight Benavidez. So it's not like Crawford always had years where they were saying he's ducking Benavidez. He's not ducking him. But that's what people are trying to say. Well, he's no worse than what Canelo's doing. No. This man came and got to where he is now off of hard work and putting in that work. So even Bo Mack says it's not a good fight for him. Not a good fight, but where are we going to stop? What's the sense in this? As I said, Crawford has nothing to prove. But let me tell you how people are. Let me tell you how the world works. I'm literally willing to bet my left foot and my right toe. If he did fight Benavidez and beat David, people would start saying, man, if Crawford was really a champion, he should move up to light heavyweight and fight Dimitri Bivol. That's pretty funny, right? But I guarantee the comment section and people will be saying this, pundits and commentators will be saying this on live television. It's never going to be enough for some people, especially people who don't like Terence Crawford for whatever reason they have for not liking him. That's just how the world works. So to me, that fight with David Benavidez makes no sense. It's just more of what we like to do in boxing. We like to talk about the what ifs and hope the fight happen. People keep saying, well, Turki Al-Sheikh can make it happen. I'm not sure if he wants to. I don't know if Bud needs the money. I doubt if he needs the money. He just got a big payday. So I don't understand. I know one reason why people do it. A lot of Bud haters are like just trying to drum that up so they could say, see, he just like Canelo. He don't want to fight that. He's not that great. But how much greatness do you want to squeeze out of this proverbial towel called Terence Crawford? Because how much can one man do? Like I said, if he beat him, let's just say he did fight Benavidez, they would definitely be saying, man, he got to go to light heavyweight and fight Dimitri Bivol because he claimed he wanted the best. Man, that man wanted the best. He on the Mount Rushmore. Just give that man his credit. I appreciate y'all hearing my little rant and ramble and soliloquy. I appreciate it. But what we're going to do is this. We have some new info from the David Benavidez camp about the Crawford fight and what he want and him making the weight and all this. And I'm going to get to this and I'll be back to spit some more of that high fire holla. Trainer Jose Benavidez Sr. says his son David Benavidez can make 168 to challenge Terence Crawford for his undisputed super middleweight championship. Jose Sr. states the Mexican monster Benavidez, 30-0 with 24 KOs, need to get his title defense of the WBC light heavyweight belt out of the way against Anthony Yard. They would then be ready to train to come down to 168 for the Crawford super fight. Benavidez would make the sacrifice to get down to 168 so that he could be involved in a mega fight against Crawford. It would be a huge fight, potentially bigger than the Canelo-Crawford clash. Even Crawford's popularity has soared following his win over Canelo. Many of Alvarez's Mexican fans would be eager to see if Benavidez can get revenge on his behalf against Crawford. They would see it that way and would be amped about watching Benavidez battle Bud for redemption. Quote, he proved himself, so why not? If that's what Turki Al-Sheikh wants, let us do the fight, said Jose Benavidez Sr. to Mill City Boxing about his interest in a clash between the Mexican monster David Benavidez and Terence Crawford. If Turkey Al-Sheikh wants that fight, if people want to see that fight, we'll make anything in our training camp to make that fight happen, said Jose Sr. about wanting Benavidez versus Crawford to fight soon, end quote. Turkey's post on X last Saturday night, asking if David Benavidez can still make 168, was a big hint at his interest in setting up the next super fight involving Crawford. The timing of the inquiry by Al-Sheikh immediately after Crawford's upset over Canelo Alvarez can only mean one thing. He wants to match Benavidez against Crawford next. It wouldn't make much sense for Turkey to have posted that if he was hoping to make the Canelo versus Benavidez because he'd just been beaten a few nights ago. Quote, "Yeah, I don't think David has a problem making 168. Anything is possible, especially fighting for all those belts. Undisputed at super middleweight," end quote, said Jose Sr. about his son, Benavidez, being able to make the 168 limit to challenge Crawford for the undisputed championship. To me, this fight is a bunch of BS. I'm about to make my grandfather proud from beyond the grave looking down from heaven on me. He used to say this about people he didn't like, and he didn't like the curse, so he used to use this. To me, anyone that want to see that fight and pushing for the Crawford Benavidez fight are a bunch of snot lickers. I could say more, but they're a bunch of snot lickers. I know he laughing up there in heaven. He's been gone since I was 10, so no reasons to say R.I.P. to my grandfather. He's been gone for a while. I just didn't lose him. And to anyone that wants to see that fight, I don't even want to see that fight. And I'm a boxing fan. I'll watch it, but I don't want to see that fight. But to me, they're snot lickers. Plain Jane, pretty simple. But once again, congratulations to Crawford. And on that note, I've been Sean Mack, and this is Sports Fans Only. Holla.
Crawford now has 3 unified division titles. As he would say, he has a large team of supporters that help him do that, many of them celebrating his success, some of them going way, way back.
First Alert 6's Sydney Babb has the story tonight.
One of the world's best boxers started right here at a boxing club in downtown Omaha. Terence "Bud" Crawford began training under Carl Washington at just 3 years old.
Silly, kind of crazy, always laughing. He had a distinct laugh.
Carl described Crawford's qualities even at a young age.
He wasn't scared of anything. He wasn't scared about running. He wasn't scared about sparring. He wasn't scared about speaking up for himself. You know, he was very assertive. And this is what I'm trying to teach some of these other kids, you know.
Carl's gym now trains nearly 60 kids. Many of them are working to live up to Bud's legacy.
Well, they always ask how Bud got where he got. He got where he got, you know, boxing in tournaments, you know, trying to always box the best around.
Bud's influence stretches farther than the CW club's current boxers. Former CW boxer Mike Wiggins went to the Crawford-Alvarez fight on Saturday. Wiggins trained with Bud's father for a short time. He says it's important to support the people in his circle and other Omaha natives.
It's just a small-knit community, but Bud is a die-hard 100% dedication. It's what proves what dedication can do, and he had a lot of people around him that didn't believe in him, and now he's going to have a lot of people that say, wow.
Carl says he wasn't surprised by the outcome of Saturday's fight.
The way he's been coming up and his attitude, I wasn't too surprised. You know, I figured that he was going to win the fight. I didn't think he was going to dominate him that well, you know, which he did do.
Carl adds Bud's success says something about his gym and Omaha as a community.
It says that we did a good job. Yeah, you know, because at one particular time, people used to doubt him, you know, but as he started winning, they got behind his corner, and then when he became a winner, they stuck there, and he stuck here, you know. And he's never for 1 minute forgot where he came from.
In Omaha, I'm Sydney Babb, First Alert 6.
Carl also talked about the kids that train at the gym now. He told First Alert 6 the most important thing they teach to have respect for others. They also encourage them beyond the gym